So I'm going to walk you through how to create an Upwork account. So I'm going to try as much as I can to walk you through everything from signing up on Upwork, creating a profile, filling in some basic details, and then also doing things like adding your what you do, your skills, and if I have time, I'll also walk you through how to create a tax identification number and then how to add in your payment options like your USD account and the rest of it. So let's just dive right into it. So if you're going on Upwork for the first time, the first thing that you want to do is you want to go to Upwork.com. So just search Upwork.com on your phone or your desktop, whichever one you use. It basically works the same. And so you come out on this screen. You click on sign up, and then the next is that you see two options here. Either you want to sign up as a client or you want to sign up as a freelancer. So you choose sign up as a freelancer, so apply as a freelancer. And so my name, Michelle, and then everything, just cross check if everything is correct. Please make sure that your name, the name that you use here, Michelle, or whatever your name is, make sure the name that you're using here is going to be the same name you're going to use for your accounts. If you are going to use a USD account, make sure that it still bears the same name, so that there's not going to be issues when you're going to be making withdrawals or any of those things. So just make sure that everything is consistent, everything matches each other. So once you've done that, they will show you an option to verify your email. So what you do is that so they'll send you a link to your Gmail account to go verify your email. So I don't have that Gmail account logged in to this my laptop, so I will just copy the link and paste it somewhere else, and then so once your account is has been verified, they are going to redirect you. They are going to redirect you to set up your profile. So they'll ask you a few questions. It's just going to take a few minutes. So they'll ask you a few questions to help you start building your profile, and then the rest of it. So we're just going to dive right into the question because we don't want to waste time. So you click on get started. So if you want to walk through kind of a step-by-step guide on how to sign in and everything else, you could just click on I'm brand new to this. This is just asking you, have you freelanced before, or let us know how much we can help. So they want to see if they can just give you a step-by-step walkthrough and then everything. So yeah, that is just it. But for me, I'm not going to go with I'm brand new to this. I'm going to go with an expert because I don't want to start going through all these whole small details of do this and do that and all these other things. So I'm an expert. But if you're a beginner, you just want them to guide you through the way, you could go with I'm brand new to this. The info they will give you, I'm just going to give you all the info that they are still going to give you. So I'm just going to skip this. So what is your main goal of freelancing? All these other things are not important. So anything that you click here won't really affect your work at all. So I'll just click on next. So how would you like to work? I want to find opportunities myself. It's always good to find opportunities myself also. So next, you want to create a profile. So with these basic details that you have, they're going to create a profile for you. So if you have a LinkedIn page and then you want them to extract information directly from your LinkedIn page, you could just link your LinkedIn page and it imports everything. If you have a resume that you're already using to get work outside of freelance or outside of Upwork, you could just upload your resume and then it's going to, from your resume, fill in the details that you need. But I don't have all that, so this is kind of like a new kind of thing, so I don't have all that, right? So I'm just going to go and fill it out manually by myself. So now we're down to this page. What do you do, right? So you can always change this. You can actually, so everything that you pick here is not fixed, right? So down the line, if you don't want these options again, you can always change it and it's also going to be fine. So for this account now, I want to do design. I want to do animation, motion design and animation. So I'm going to pick design and creative. I'm going to go to to video and animation, and I'm also going to pick because the account is going to be is going to be mostly for art, and then mostly for illustration, the rest of it, and then also video and animation. So I don't think I need any other thing here to pin. If you have more skills that you want to add, let's say you could also add skills, not just only in one place. You could add skills also both in engineering and architecture. If you have skills in IT and networking, if you have skills in data science and analytics, let's say Excel and or writing skills that you want to add, you don't have to just add, let's say, only in design and creative, right? So if I want now, I could go to, let's say, web and software development. Now I can go to software development now and add, like, let's say, blockchain, NFT, and cryptocurrency, right? So I could go and add that if I want to add that, but I don't want to add that. I want to just keep it at design and creative, just for the speed of all this. So we could do it very quickly. So I'll just click on add your skills. So now they want me to add in some skills that I have done or I can do. So basically, animation, just type in whatever I want to type here. And know the kind of skills that you want to add, right? So anything that you search up is going to appear there. You click on it and then you move on to the next. So next we're going to do the profile, the personal profile. So now you want to add a title of what you do. So ideally keep it specific and make it to match the keywords that people are going to search for. So next, add your experience. So if you have any experience that you've done, let's say outside of Upwork, you can add it here. But for now, we're just going to skip this. So skip for now. Clients that you want. So if you want to add, let's say, education, if you have a degree or anything, let's say you have a degree in the university that you think that is relevant that you want to add, you can add it. So you could add a degree in engineering, like I added my degree in physiology, so I just added a degree in physiology there. So it's not going to affect anything concerning your work. So language, what language do you speak? So normally language is English. English is already fixed, so you can't really change English, but then you want to change the proficiency level. So for me, my English proficiency level is native. I have been speaking English for almost since the day I was born, right? So native or bilingual. So you could add maybe other languages that you know. Let's say Japanese, or let's say Yoruba. So conversational, let's say Igbo, let's say conversational also. You could also add let's say, I don't know, Japanese. So all these things don't matter anyway. So I'm just trying to show you how to do this stuff. It's not as if any of this matter. All you have to just do is just to get that first English. Just get your proficiency in English and it's all good. So next, you want to write an overview of what it is that you do. So now you're going to create a bio. So to tell everybody that, oh, this is what I do, this is the tools that I've used, this is the experience that I have. So you could just write something like, let me just see if I could write something here. So I'm just going to end with this. I believe this is good enough. But it's not the most perfect, right? You could look at this person's own here. He listed out some things that you can do very, very well. So this is not perfect. This is never good enough, right? But it's a start. I could work on this letter and then fine tune it so that it's going to match both keywords that clients use, and it's going to be interesting enough to read, and it's going to be able to capture attention of people who are going to read it, right? While being short, because you don't want to write something that is very, very long and AI written and it messes up the whole thing. So hourly rates, I'm just going to keep an hourly rate of around, let's say, $30 an hour. So Upwork, for every $30 that you get, Upwork is going to collect $3. So, and then you get to keep $27. So next, add a photo and location. So you want to add a photo. So ideally, look for a good portrait photo that is showing your face. Look for a good portrait photo that shows your face. Don't use a photo of some writing or some kind of art or kind of stock image. Use a photo showing your face. Right? So before that, you could, let's say, you could add a phone number. Please, any phone number that you're using, please make sure that you can always access that phone number, right? So just pick a zip code in your location. Pick a So you just pick a location that is close to you. Then zip code okay, let's say I live in Ibadan, right? Let's say I live in Ibadan and you want a particular place in Ibadan. So you could just search Ibadan zip codes. Ibadan zip codes. So you could look at all the whole, places in Ibadan, all the whole streets, all the whole kind of provinces kind of in Ibadan, and you will see all the postcodes, right? So if I'm living in something like, let's say, Adebi Street now, I could just pick this postcode, right? If I'm living at Adebi Street, I could just pick this postcode and then use it, right? So just search the place that you are, whether it's in Ibadan, whether it's in Ogun, whether it's in Edo, anywhere in Nigeria, or anywhere in the world that you're staying. Search up the place, you see the zip codes of a particular area that you're living in. You could just pick up the zip code and then fill it, right? So I'm just going to fill in this zip code because the person that I'm creating the account for is living in this place. So next, just fill in everything else, right? So I think that everything is set now. The street, the country, the date of birth, the photo, and then everything is set. So review your profile. So now this is how your profile is going to look like to clients. So me showing them illustrator, motion designer for social media ads. I'm an illustrator, motion designer, experience in designing characters, and blah 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 blah. So hourly rates and skills, right? So these are the skills. So you see that we didn't add anything in the work history and in the education, right? So yes, so now you can just click on submit profile. I need to just head over to my profile, so just go down here. So you can see that your profile is complete. You can start looking for jobs. So they'll show you how far your profile have completed. So there is more things that you can add that is going to complete your profiles even the more, right? So if you have social media accounts that you want to link, let's say your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Facebook or Instagram, whatever, you can link it here. If you have some certification that you've gotten from, say, Udemy or ALX or maybe Coursera or whatever, you could just link it there. So if you want to give a video introduction of yourself to help your clients see and know you better, also fine. If you want to add an education or a degree that you are currently working on, if you're still in the university, you can also add it. And then portfolio. Now this is the place that I would want you to emphasize mostly on adding a portfolio. So you could add some design that you've done, some illustrations that you've done, and other stuff that you've done, right? So that is that. So if you've done some employment history, you could just add it. So let me just go and click on employment history and add. So you see that it's going to boost up the portfolio already. But all these other things you can just do it on your own convenience, right? So it's not like as if it's critical. So you could write Upwork employment history company. Let's say variable creative. The city is, let's say, Lagos, Nigeria. So title. From, let's say, March 2024. So you could just write you currently work here. So you can add a description or you could just save it. So I've added some things. So look at the employment trace that I was added. Add designer, illustrator, at variable creative, right? March 2024 to present. So you can see I already added this. So if you want to add more experience, it's also fine, but I'm not going to do that now because of time. If you want to add certifications, you can just do this. I got certification from Coursera and then all the other things. So this testimonial. So if you have clients outside of work or in Upwork that you've done, usually in Upwork that you've worked for outside of work, you can just send them a link here. Just click on this icon, send them a link and get their testimonial, or you fill it out yourself. So um so there's some things that are not yet done here. So let's go over to profile settings. There's some things that we also need to fine tune and work on here. So billing and payments first, obviously billing and payments. You need to add a payment method. Now, so this is where I told you that you can go and create an account on, let's say, Gray or Cleaver or whichever fintech that you want to use, and create a USD account that you can now add it here. Right, so you can create a USD account on Gray or on this thing. You could add it here, and it's going to also be cool. So membership or connect. So this is where you can come and buy connects, and connect is basically like points, and you could use connects to apply for jobs. So usually each job is to take around 10 connects or so, 15 connects to apply for. So but to get that connect, you need money. Usually connects, Upwork usually gives around 10 connects every month, but it's very small, so it's worthless, right? So you need to be able to buy connects in order to be able to apply for jobs, right? So there is also a way to apply for jobs without using connects, but I'll show you that in another video. It's a hack. I'll show you that now, but it's not that safe, but it works, and I've used it sometimes to get a few clients. So don't tell Upwork that I told you that. It's just keep it between ourselves. So contact info, everything is already filled here. So if you want to create a client account or an agency account, you can just come here and get that one done. So you see that even if you do work now, you can't get paid, you can't withdraw your earnings. Why? Because you need to update your tax information. Now, I'm going to show you how you can be able to create a tax ID as a Nigerian, right? So I don't know for other countries, but you can easily create a tax identification number. It's very, very easy. You won't get charged for it. You don't need to pay for it, but you can create a tax identification number as a Nigerian very, very easily, and I'm going to show you how. But for now, let's just bypass it. I'm just going to trying to walk you through the settings, right? So profile settings also. So visibility is public. Your project preference is any kind of project, both short-term or long-term project. You're available for both short-term or long-term project. You can also keep your earnings private. So any experience level. So if you're a big entry level, if you're intermediate level, if you're an expert level, you can just add it. So it usually shows in your profile, right? So it usually shows in your profile that, so if you apply for a job, it's going to show that, oh, this person is an entry level person, this person is an intermediate level, or this person is an expert. So I could just go for intermediate. So you can also edit. You can always edit the categories and everything. So you can also add a specialized profile. So specialized profile is that if you have different skills, let's say as he has a skill, like as this account now has a skill in illustration and video animation and the rest of it. If you want to add a skill, let's say digital marketing or front end development or full stack development, you can now add it in specialized profile. So you will now have two accounts in this one account that you can just switch to. So one account is going to be for web development or full stack development or whatever, and the other account is for illustration and the rest of it, right? So yeah, that's just that. So if you want to link accounts, you want to link a GitHub, you want to link your Dribble, you want to link your different ads, you can just add any of it. So yeah, that is just some of the important things that you need to know. So that is all that you need to know. So now, in my next video, I'm going to show you how to work on getting a tax identification number. So, but for now, this is all you need to know about creating a an account on Upwork. So I'm going to discuss about how to edit this about me section. This about me section, right? I need to talk about how to edit it because this about me section is not good enough. So this is just ad hoc. I just had to do this to make it fast, right? So ideally, what you want to do is that you want to research on other people who are in their niche on Upwork. So as this person is an illustrator, motion designer now, you want to search about other illustrators and other motion designers on Upwork and see how their about section is, right? So what it is they write, the skills and these things that they write, and then use it to now model his own. So now also paying attention to keywords that people might be searching for. So you don't want to write a lot of things that people are not searching for. So you want to write about things that people are searching for. People are searching for illustrator and motion design. You want to mention keywords here that so that once somebody searches for that particular niche, you are going to be among the first page of people that is going to appear, right? Because people can also search for you. So with that being said, let's just go to the find work section. Let's say find work section. So now, if you look at this now, best matches, you could look at job posted 2 hours ago, design images and illustration, estimated budgets. Okay, you see that your profile is 60% complete, right? So you could make it 100%. It's very, very easy. You could do all these ones. So design images, illustrations. You could see this person has spent over $200 on Upwork. He has a rating of over 5 stars. These proposals, there's around 5 to 10 people who have applied for this particular post, right? His budget is around $5.92, so it's very, very low. So unless you will discuss more, but it's very, very low. So you could also see other jobs that people are posted 90 minutes ago. 2D animator for website animations, estimated budget $400, and proposals 15 to 20 people have applied for this job. Create custom GIFs featuring employee faces, estimated budget $20. Motion graphic designer for weekly video edits, budget is $10 to $40 an hour. Proposals 20 to 50. So you see, guys, okay, now these are just the best matches. If you go to most recent now, for example, if you click on this most recent now, for example, you will see that almost every minute jobs is being posted. 3 minutes ago, 12 minutes ago. Scaled graphic design needed for Portuguese project, illustrator needed for children's book series, budget $50. So on and on and on and on, you will see jobs being posted that you can apply for if you have Connect. So you can just easily apply for them if you have Connect. So this concludes my video for how to create an Upwork profile. I believe that I went for anything in detail. If you have any questions or this thing that you need answers to, please just leave it in the comments and I'll just get back to you or maybe make a video on it. Have a good day.